Welcome dear learners. My name is Suraj Mashalkar, Assistant Professor, AISSMS College of Hotel Management. Today we are going to go through the session of menu engineering and menu metrics. Before we begin with our session, let's see the objectives of the session. The objectives of the session are to understand what is menu engineering, to list the elements of menu engineering, to understand what is the menu metrics, to identify the various components of menu metrics, to explain the components of menu metrics. Let's begin with the first objective, that is, what is menu engineering? Menu engineering is basically a study of profitability and popularity of menu items and how these two factors influence the placement of the item on a menu. Menu engineering is working on the profitability of a product as well as how popular the product is. It is engineering of the menu item that are there in a certain menu card. It is an art and science of how a menu is designed, positioned, priced, and maintained to improve restaurant profitability. It is a marketing-oriented approach to the evaluation of a menu with regards to its present and future content, design, and pricing. There are certain advantages of menu engineering. Let's see what are the advantages of menu engineering. First, it highlights the good and poor performers in a menu. It provides vital information for making the next menu more interesting and appealing. When we do menu engineering, we get to know the good performers and the bad performers of the menu. Hence, looking at those particular information, when we are planning to have a next menu, we can make it more interesting and more appealing. It also helps to make menu more profitable. These are few advantages of menu engineering. There are certain elements of menu engineering. Let's see what are the elements of menu engineering. Menu engineering is a basic step-by-step process which focuses on three main elements, which are customer demand, the number of customers that are served in a single serving or maybe in a day. Next is menu mix. Menu mix is an analysis of customer preferences for each menu item, which says it's nothing but the popularity of a certain product. How much a particular product is sold is menu mix. Next element is the contribution margin. Contribution margin is nothing but the gross profit percentage of a particular menu item. It is the complete analysis of profit that is earned from selling each menu item. These are the three elements of menu engineering on which the complete menu matrix is dependent. Let's see certain prerequisites for using this technique of menu engineering. There should be a standardized recipe. The standardization of all recipe, including the presentation, so that food costs can be accurate. The first and the most important prerequisite is that the recipes should be standardized, which would also include any presentation material or garnishes, so as to have an accurate food cost of that particular product. Hence, it will help to find out the contribution margin of that particular food product. Next is to accurate sale. The next prerequisite is to have an accurate sale analysis of each menu item daily or maybe by a meal period. Next is the use of personal computer so that simple spreadsheets with standard calculations may be done accurately and with a speed. These are certain small basic prerequisites for using this technique. Let's see what is menu metrics. Menu metrics is a concept which was developed by Casavanna and Smiths in 1982, which was used first for the Boston Consulting Group portfolio analysis as the basis. Okay, as the basis. The menu engineering matrix was first used by Cassavana and Smith to identify the poor and the good performers of their menu. Using the simple metrics, menu items can be plotted representing their performance with regards to volume, which means popularity, and cash contribution, which means the profit or the profitability. The matrix was also known as Cassavana and Smith's matrix. The menu items are placed in 4 square of the matrix according to their performance and indicated with following names. The first is known as the stars. When a certain menu item has high menu mix, which is the popularity, and high contribution margin, which is the profitability, it is said to be as a star of the menu card, which means this menu item is the star performer in that particular menu card. Next, we have is a blow horse. When a certain menu item is high in menu mix, that is, it is popular and has a good popularity, but is low in contribution margin, which means low in profitability, is said to be as blow horses. Whereas the next that we have is puzzles. It says that the menu item which has low menu mix, that is the popularity, but have a high contribution margin, that is the profitability, it is said to be as puzzles. Why puzzles? Is basically the customers are puzzled. They are confused in they have a confusion in buying this particular product. So hence they are said to be as puzzles. The last but not the least is the dogs. These are the menu items which are very low in popularity, that is menu mix, and also low in contribution margin, that is the profitability. So these are the 4 squares or 4 elements of menu metrics which starts from stars, blow horses, puzzles, and dogs. This is how the 4 elements are placed in a particular menu matrix, starting with a product which is high in profitability as well as high in popularity is said to be as stars. The product which is high in popularity but less in profitability, that is low in profitability, is said to be as blow horses. Whereas a product which is high in profitability but less in popularity is said to be puzzles. And last but not the least, a product which is low in both, that is in profitability as well as in popularity, is said to be as dogs. So this is the concept of menu engineering or menu metrics that has stars, blow horses, dogs, puzzles in it. This menu engineering matrix helps us to identify the products which are stars in the menu, the products which are blow horses in the menu, the products which are dogs in the menu, and the products which are puzzles. These stars helps us to gain more profit, whereas the dogs that are there in the menu are ones which contributes towards the loss. Hence, these dogs has to be reworked. The puzzles and the blow horses are somehow can be converted into stars. The blow horses can be increased in profitability by reducing the cost margin or by increasing the price, whereas the puzzles can be converted into stars by increasing popularity, by making the guest aware of the product or marketing that particular product. In my next video, you will understand what are the customer's perception over these four menu metrics, these elements of menu metrics, and we'll also discuss something with regards to management actions that can be taken towards these products. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe the channel. Also attempt the small quiz related to the topic through the link provided in the description of the YouTube video. References, data credits, photo credits, and PowerPoint template credits. Thank you.